I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Amber Markey.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. Yeah, good morning, Amber.
Good morning.
Good morning to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all. I'm working my you-alls. Y'alls.
All right.
Right. You know, bless your heart, right? We all know what that means.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Back in Jersey, New York, we have a bless your heart. It's, hey, God bless. It's unfortunate, but our, God bless them, is the same thing as bless your heart.
Oh.
Right. God bless them is like, they're stupid. Right. Just give you a heads up. Good morning, John Collins. Joe Quinners. I'm good, Kevin. Oh, look at them go. Kevin Tucker. Yes, good morning, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, we got
Chad, good morning.
the Chad. Chad Humley's the man. I'm doing his kid's wedding.
Oh, okay.
Coming up.
Cool.
Yeah, they're excited.
Yeah.
They know how to party. That they do.
Right.
That they do. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right. Do you know who this is?
I don't really listen to music, but
Yo, this guy. Okay, so early August.
okay.
All right, let me just give you a backstory real quick.
Sure.
On Oliver Anthony, who's coming to Nashville on Broadway.
Okay.
And if you want to go with us, let us know if you want to come join us. So, this guy out of Virginia, all right? He's a good singer.
Okay.
Not bad. Good message. He's got some issues. Alcoholic.
Okay.
Okay. Stoner. All right. He's holding on to these demons of his.
Yeah.
But he's about maybe 2.5, 3 months ago, gets on his knees, prays to God. Says, take this all away from me. Please. I'll give my life to you.
Okay.
Take it all. Then after about a month, 30 days later, this YouTube channel, Radio West Virginia, Radio WV, sets up a camera and a microphone in his backyard and records this song, Rich Men North of Richmond.
Okay.
The city north of Richmond, Virginia, is D.C. It's calling out all of the corrupt nonsense BS that's going on.
Yeah.
Okay? And his song goes viral, becomes #1 song in America.
Okay.
And it's all independent. It's all him. No labels, no nothing. Just him, his guitar, and his dogs.
Okay.
Right. I mean, the thing has over 60 million views now on YouTube.
All right.
#1 in America. And he's coming to Nashville.
Okay.
And he opens up his shows now
Yeah.
by reading the Bible.
Okay. Interesting.
So here's the news, and then I'm going to play you the song, the video.
The video. Okay.
And I would love to see your reaction.
Oh, all right.
Since you never heard of him or seen him.
I don't listen to people.
I love
I'm not
it.
a Hollywood person.
Neither is he.
Okay.
That's why. Because this is just a guy who has had enough.
Oh, fair. Okay.
And how many people can relate to just, I've had enough? So, yeah. His real name is not Oliver Anthony, by the way. It's Christopher. Oh, what the heck's his last name? But yeah, Rich Men North of Richmond, the first Billboard #1 song, the debut artist. Okay, Oliver Anthony is a stage name. It's that's his grandfather's name. That's his his tribute to his grandfather. Has since announced he's going on tour alongside the acts like Foo Fighters. Okay, he will now be coming to Nashville for the Tootsie Birthday Bash 2023.
All right.
So that will be, Anthony will join the likes of Lee Brice, Montgomery Gentry, Randy Houser, and others. The live performance, September 17th, will start at 11 a.m. with the main lineup at 5, okay? And the show is free to the public. All right?
Okay, that's cool.
So I say we go. What's up, Samurai? What-a? Justin Nichols in the comments. Gentleman Farmer, Bob Dylan like lyrics. Yes. Joe Quinners, Amber, FYI, major signs of street racing at Peaches and West Creek. Oh, we'll get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, hold that comment. That's a good one. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look. Here's the song. I can't believe you haven't seen this. This guy's great.
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
Yeah, he has had enough. Okay?
Yeah.
He has had enough. Good morning. Chris Early, how's travels, brother? Can't wait for you to get back in the studio. Oh, yeah, Samurai Son. Oh, my God, I love this guy. His music is so moving and real. You
Okay.
can hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
The howling,
Yeah.
the pain. He's had enough.
Yeah. I do like his guitar. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, the type of dobro here.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh.
You know, a little bit of a steel banjo type of deal.
Oh, okay. That is interesting.
I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere, Lord.
It gets me every time. Look out for miners, workers, okay?
Yeah.
And not, looking out for, trying to find miners on an island somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Little Epstein
Yeah.
reference there.
Those people.
Yes, those people. He's like, enough of you, you disgusting creepos.
And not just miners on an island somewhere, Lord. We got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame.
He said it. He said
Yeah.
it. It's people, starving out there. Yet you got so many
Yeah.
milking the government.
Yeah.
All right? And he calls out, the obese milk and welfare.
Yeah.
And that taxes shouldn't be paid for fudge rounds. Okay? He's right.
Yeah.
He got some crap for that, but he don't care. He's just calling it out. And then men are friggin' offing themselves left and right.
Yeah.
Okay? And why? Because the system's trying to make them something that they are not designed to be. And they're like, screw it, I'm done. So yeah, this guy's good. Chris Early, will do, Joe Quinters. Fly out today, just came back from a cruise. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chris Early is a big cruise guy now.
Okay.
He's all bougie with his cruises. Right. So yeah. So Oliver Anthony, coming to Nashville.
What the world's gotten to.
I say you come join us.
People like me.
Oh yeah, he's a tall guy too.
People like
He's like
me.
6'6".
Wish I could
Jesus.
just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Oh, it is, brother.
Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
They do think we are dumb.
I mean.
They think we're dumb.
Yeah.
But we know. We know.
Yeah.
And yeah, our dollar is taxed to no end.
It's yeah.
Okay? We get it. We get taxed. We earn something. We get taxed.
Yeah, everything.
We buy something. We get taxed. Okay?
Yeah.
Someone gives you something. You get taxed.
Yep.
Okay?
And only the rich men know how to get around those loopholes.
Those rich men north of Richmond.
Yeah,
right.
Because they don't have to pay some of those taxes because they know how to put their money in a legal way, because I don't believe that they're all, breaking the law. I think that the law has created situations where, oh yeah, sure, it's not listed, so yeah, you can do that.
Right. Yep. I go put gas in my car. Taxed.
Yeah.
Okay?
Food.
I can't with the prices. I can't with
now.
these prices.
Yeah.
At the grocery store, at the gas station.
The
Okay?
inflation is getting us.
I can't anymore. And like this guy, and a lot of people, we've had enough. Yes, sir. Chris Early nailed it. They write the laws that help themselves. Bingo, Chris Early.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Oliver Anthony, rich men north of Richmond.
Yep.
Yeah, look, this was loaded up a month ago.
Jeez.
And it's got 63 million views on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
He's gotten contracts, offers from music labels.
Sure.
And it goes like this. Enough. No, I'm not. I don't need you. I don't want you.
Yeah. I'm doing just fine on tour without you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need you. I need God. So that's who he's touring with. That's who he signed with. He signed with God. Dummies. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's go see him, Amber, all right?
Sure.
All right, hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! The whole bit. All right, real quick. Oh, yeah. We're underwater. You hear it now?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, waterdogs-scuba.com. Yep, scuba dive. Get certified. Also, CPR training. Check them out. Waterdogs-scuba.com. Hey, they got this, they're taking families and kids underwater to carve pumpkins for Halloween. Right.
That's a skill set.
That's awesome. I love it. I think I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All right, what's up next?
I don't know.
Oh, this is sad.
Oh.
All right, so this is Cheatham County, Ashland City. All right. Beautiful river.
Uh-huh.
But there was this father, I think a stepfather and a son, jet skiing.
Oh, okay.
And they hit a barge out there. And it doesn't end well.
Yeah.
The investigation is underway after this collision. Here, let's take a look at WSMV for the deets. Yep, father, 9-year-old son dead. Damn.
Lake. A father is dead and his son is missing after a jet ski crash. Our Sharon Dagwood talked with the
update, the boy has, this was earlier, the boy has died.
Officials searching for the young boy, as well as devastated members of the community, as day 2 of this search comes to a disappointing end.
Chad. Ooh, that's a good one.
The TWRA,
morning,
Cheatham County Sheriff's Office, Coast Guard, and barge crew have been searching through these waters for more than 15 hours.
Yeah, this is outdated. I'm sorry. They I believe they found the child. But here, let me see News 5. Maybe they have the updated version.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate. You got to be careful out there. You really do.
How did they hit a barge, though?
That's a great question. I mean,
those things are huge.
They are massive.
Yeah.
Massive. As soon as News 5 is done with their ads here. They're the only ones that do the ads.
Yeah.
Right?
For themselves.
Yeah, of themselves. That's right. Oh, what is this? Come on. Stop playing with my emotions, News 5. All right, come on, baby. It's good to see Nicole in the comments there. Nicole D. She's good people, too. Good heart.
Okay.
Good heart. All right, with your silliness, your self-promotion. We're already here. And then they throw in the here's I get it. You got to make your money. I get it.
Are being set for a man and his young
it.
stepson after they were involved in a crash on their jet ski. It happened over the weekend just up from Cheatham Dam. News Channel 5's Chris Davis looks into how this tragedy may have happened.
Real quick, before we cover this sad story, Marla Schroeder, she is awesome.
Okay.
Yes. Tell the Command Sergeant Major I said, what's up, Marla, all right?
It is a horrible situation.
Clay Hetland was one of many TWRA officers who responded Saturday night. It was around 7:30 when investigators say Aaron White and his 8-year-old stepson Blake Brainerd were riding a jet ski when it collided with the barge.
I'm guessing it was the two of them on the one jet ski, right?
Okay, who's driving?
It killed them both. While we may never know for sure what actually happened that night, it is worth noting two things.
No
One,
witness?
barges are notoriously hard to see at night.
Why are they out at night?
No. Don't be doing this at night. Please.
And two,
no.
that is part of the reason why jet skis are not allowed to be on the water after sunset.
In the state of Tennessee, it's illegal to operate a PWC or a jet ski from sunset to sunrise.
All right. So there's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Hetland says that's because jet skis are smaller and they don't have navigation lights, making it harder for them to see and be seen.
Nighttime navigation in general is just a lot more difficult. Depth perception is off. Certain areas of river.
Oh, Nicole mentions that these barges create waves, right?
Yeah.
Behind them,
Yeah.
right? Maybe they were using the barge waves
Yeah.
for the jumps. Because
I mean,
jet skis are fun, right? They look like fun,
yeah.
but don't be there at night.
Yeah.
Certain areas of lakes, very dark.
A source close to the investigation say they still haven't been able to recover the jet ski, which could include some data helpful in the investigation. They're also checking with the owner of the barge to make sure they were running the proper navigation lights that night.
So you have to stay 100 feet away from another vessel.
In the meantime, Officer Hetland hopes this tragedy will encourage other boaters to take precautions so he doesn't have to respond to another heartbreaking scene.
Right.
It's important to keep that safety aspect on the forefront of our minds.
In Cheatham County, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Damn. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel bad. I really do, especially for the mother of this child. I don't know who, they make no mention of her, but
Jeez.
a barge draws about 2 foot of water as they travel. Damn. Where do you think the jet ski is? It's got to be on the bottom, right, of the river? It is?
Probably.
So please be careful out
In
there.
pieces.
Please, we have a beautiful, beautiful water system here in Tennessee. All right, hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole bit. Tennessee Valley Brewing Company, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right?
It is?
Yeah. They have an amazing game show trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there at 125 Franklin Street, downtown Clarksville. I love it. Check them out. Great brews, great food. Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. All right, here we go. So the FBI, this was in North Nashville. The FBI, they raided this guy's house, right? Which is, I'm always skeptical of FBI now. But it seems like this guy stole so many luxury cars from California, brought them here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay.
Because some of them, I think, were really nice cars. And maybe...
Stolen luxury cars from multiple states.
Oh,
That's
multiple
what police
states. Oh.
reports show the FBI found when they raided that West Nashville home this week. Our Michael Warwick has the new details and a look at the suspect's history.
2 days after federal agents towed expensive cars from a West Nashville home, new affidavits revealed just...
You see these popping up everywhere?
Yeah. In Nashville.
In Nashville, yeah. Yeah. They look dumb.
They're like, they belong at the Museum of Modern Arts in New York City.
You know what this looks like? This looks like a motor home. You know how it expands?
Yeah.
So this is like a motor home that just parked and grew up. Okay? Right.
Just some of what the FBI found.
Chris goes, that home is $1.5 million.
I hope the inside is nicer.
Police arrested 44-year-old Robert Thomas, who they say was living at the home and had a Mercedes stolen out of Los Angeles. 30-year-old Brian Boyd was caught when he pulled up to the home while the raid was happening. Police say he was...
Why would you pull up, like there's cop cars and stuff going on.
Was driving a stolen Ford Bronco from a small town in Wisconsin.
Try that in a small town. Jason Aldean.
We don't yet know about a...
Was that him taking off?
That was odd. He realized what was
While
going
the
on.
raid was happening, police say he was driving a stolen Ford Bronco from a small town in Wisconsin. We don't yet know about a potential third suspect who was seen speeding away from federal agents at the scene.
He goes, I'm out.
The whole thing had been a mystery to neighbors.
Yeah, I feel like this is just not the place where I would expect that to happen. It just feels a little bit out of the ordinary.
No, yes, this is the place where this happens. If these are $1.5 million homes,
Yeah, you wouldn't think that.
There's going to be some crimes going on there, especially crimes involving luxury vehicles.
Well, obviously, if the homes are that expensive, the vehicles don't look out of place. They look like they belong. They're hidden in plain sight.
Boom. Amber Marquis. That's why she's city council.
Ordinary.
We looked up the pair's criminal history through the TBI, which showed Boyd was charged as recently as May on the same theft charge. His criminal history in Tennessee dates back to 2007 and included a range of charges including joyriding and assault.
Ted Ely in the comments. I should block him. Okay? He's a big Dallas Cowboys fan.
Okay.
All right? And that's just not natural. Okay?
Okay.
So I think there's a mental disorder
Okay.
for people who root for the Cowboys of Dallas. Let's go Giants.
Everybody needs
Maybe-
somebody on their side of the team.
Maybe next week the New York Giants will actually score a single point. Right. And not score nothing and get shut out.
As for Thomas, he also has several previous charges dating back to 2004, most recently a 2018 charge for theft of services. Neighbors this week shared their kudos to the
Tighten up.
FBI.
The fact that something like that was caught, that means the police are doing their job. That means the FBI is stepping in when they need to step in.
Oh boy, could you imagine? She's got the eyes, okay? I've dated girls like this. See the eyes?
Okay.
She's crazy. All right? Allegedly, she's crazy.
Allegedly. All
Guys,
right.
stay away from her.
All right.
Okay? This does not help either. With that nose ring? You don't have a nose ring, do you?
No.
Do you want one?
Do I? No.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is a nut job. Leah Schiltz. Schiltz. You know what Schiltz means in Yiddish?
No.
Psychopath. Okay?
The home's owner tells us he was renting the property and had no
Could not
idea
block
what was
10.
going on. We've asked, but the Department of
Funny.
Justice has declined to share information about the case, and it's unclear how these two suspects got the stolen vehicles. It's something people living near the home on Hill Circle are anxious to learn.
Big picture, just the fact that the FBI showed up.
She doesn't live in one of those homes. This is not a neighbor. Like, she lives down the street.
Yeah, I was down the street.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's odd.
That is odd.
Maybe all the other neighbors didn't want to be on TV.
Yeah, maybe they're in on it. See, Schiltz, okay? Yeah, she don't live in that neighborhood. I'm not judging her. She lives in a house like mine.
Yeah.
Right.
That's way bigger than just, police department.
Michael Warwick, WSMV4.
Nicole D in the comments. Either, okay, they were nanny sitting. I thought it was shooting. Nanny sitting a home, or found an abandoned seasonal mansion and got keys, or they showed the trailer drivers for dealerships. Yeah, could be. Very, very good observation.
Something.
That is crazy. It's crazy. Do we got stuff like that going on here in Clarksville?
I mean, we do have a lot of car thefts and burglaries. But
Well, I do know that in Nashville, okay, you got these gangs who pay kids underage, 18-year-olds, 18 and below, I'm sorry, 17 and below, to come up to Clarksville
yeah, I've heard that.
to search for cars, to bring them down, to get chopped up in Nashville.
Yeah.
And they use these kids because slap on the wrist. Because they're
juveniles,
they're just kids.
Yeah.
These poor little kids, they're just children.
True.
We're also gonna add gun deaths. The kids that die from guns, we're gonna add 18 and 19-year-olds to that list because they're children. Craziness. Hey, by the way, no place is flawless, but I still love Montgomery County, Clarksville, Tennessee. And hey, if you want to move here, okay, you want Blue Cord Realty. That's right. Buying a house, selling a house, renting an apartment. You want to move in with Schultz? Then you want Blue Cord Realty, Clarksville.com. I did it.
Yeah.
No. I'm getting better, though, right?
You're there.
She goes, you're there. Yes, Jess and Nichols. These poor little juvenile delinquents. Yeah, I know. I hear you, brother. All right. There's this one. This is out of Williamson County, right? Okay. You know, pardon me, Williamson County. Some crazy stories coming out of our neighbors over there, or couple houses over. So there's this lady. Well, her sister marries this guy. For years, this guy is taking creepo pictures of his now sister-in-law. Okay? Well, he gets a divorce from the sister, right?
Okay.
His wife.
Yeah.
And in the divorce, it comes out that all of these weirdo creepo pictures are on this guy's computer.
Yikes.
Okay? So the sister-in-law is like, yo, I want this guy on the list. You know the creepo list?
Yeah.
Where, you can't have the lights on Halloween. That list. Should he be on that list?
I mean, what kind of pictures? I don't know what's going on. Like, how do you get them?
2 years of probation. That's after he took inappropriate photos of his sister-in-law's dress for years.
Okay,
Okay.
Like it must have been a camera on the shoe or something like that.
Okay.
I think if you put cameras on your shoes.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
I think there should. Yeah, I think a good, healthy conversation about being on a list should be had.
Without her knowing. Will Cotton pleaded guilty to 2 counts of unlawful photography. Armor Sasulik was in the courtroom today and tells us why his family is still pushing for more.
Kate McClinton says she wants her former brother-in-law, Will Cotton, to be put on the sex offender registry. Today, a judge said that she will determine if that will be the case at a later date. McClinton testified today Cotton would take pictures of her with hidden cameras when she would do mundane chores like go to the fridge. Now,
what? Wait, how would he get upskirt shots of her? What?
Yeah.
She fears every time she does anything, even load her kids in the car.
But here's the thing. They got all the pictures.
Yeah.
Because her sister saw it on her now ex-husband's computer.
Yeah.
Someone is taking photos from behind.
I betrayed you and your love for me. I violated the trust that we had. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Kate, I'm so sorry.
Today, McClinton took the stand wearing the same dress she says she was wearing when Cotton took the photos, proving it was a modest outfit. She says what Cotton did to her.
I guess she's sexy, right? The judge, though. Look at the judge. The judge is like, oh, yes, mom. Look at it. The judge looks like the cover of a romance novel. There should be a fan blowing her hair.
Has changed her family's lives forever. She says she smiles less, laughs less, and can't be present when she's with her kids.
Oh.
She's happy with today's sentence, but is still pushing for him to become a registered sex offender.
Let me tell you something, okay? I'm sorry. Go on, Amber.
Well, I again, him taking pictures of her, just weird pictures, like her standing in front of the fridge, is different from him taking pictures literally up her skirt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out where this was. Because if he's just taking random pictures like a stalker, that's kind of creepy. But it's not a sexual, like, putting her underwear up on stuff. I don't know.
Is she... Like, here's how I think rational people handle this. Okay? Hey, hi, yeah, your husband is taking pictures of me.
Okay.
Tell him to stop. Okay. The wife tells her husband, stop taking pictures of my sister.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what's next, okay? It still happens. She goes to either boyfriend or husband and goes, hey, he's taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
Then it ends. So I'm guessing there's no boyfriend or husband in this scenario for her. And this, she loves what's happening here because she is getting so much attention and she's getting so much focus that she's not getting at home. Secretly, she loves this. Allegedly. Allegedly.
I was pleased that she was going to take the sex offender registry under advisement. I was pleased that
I'll date her.
she had noted a case previously that had been
I won't take any pictures of her.
court, and I really appreciated. I felt like our judge took the time to listen to me, and I felt like we did have an opportunity to be heard today. So I certainly appreciate that.
No, that's good. That's good. I wish her well.
Yeah. I mean, I just wish they had more details, like specifically.
Yeah.
Cotton pled guilty in Florida for video voyeurism. He was sentenced to 5 years of probation, and that record cannot be expunged. In Franklin, Marissa Sulek, WSMV4.
Yeah. He's a good photographer, so she asked him to take for OnlyFans. Yeah, right. She could have turned this all around, right? But yeah, all right, there you go.
Let's see. It says what is up there that he was taking pictures of her from behind. I mean, again, it seems more like he was just kind of creepy stalking her more than taking exclusive like.
Yeah, he is a creepo.
Yeah.
That's no doubt.
Yeah.
And it's probably part of the reason why there was the divorce there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Brentwood. Oh, she's from Brentwood. Oh no.
Yeah.
You know, that's big money down there in Brentwood.
Well, now at 6 o'clock, a Middle Tennessee woman says not enough is being done to protect women in this state.
That's after revealing photos were taken of her without her knowledge. WSMV's Marissa Sulek talked with the victim who says she never wants another woman to have to go through this at all.
Oh, they got pictures.
At all,
What is
exactly,
it?
Marius. Yeah, and Kate McClinton says she found out about the photos during her sister's divorce. It turned out her brother-in-law had thousands of inappropriate photos of her, and when she turned to police, she says help didn't come quick enough.
This was from a vacation in Florida.
They put out regular pictures on the table, as if they had like the creepo ones on the table. These are all nice
One of
ones.
the places where he violated us.
Their family memories Kate McClinton will never be able to see the same way again. It's because her brother-in-law,
Sister's
Will
cute.
Cotton, took other photos she never knew about.
I honestly think he might have had cameras in his shoes. Some of the shots that he was able to get up my dress, like, I don't even know how.
Phones, laptops, secret cameras. McClinton says they were all used to take hundreds of inappropriate photos and videos when she least expected it.
And then the way that the cabinetry was set up, he could somehow, while I'm facing the refrigerator, use his camera from the cell phone to point up like my dress, and he's got clear shot of you know, my private area, even up my back.
That is
How
weird.
close was he though at that point? Really?
I think he's like planting phones and just recording, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, her description seemed off. Like he would have to be really close to you to, like, you know,
When McClinton
get
and
a
her sister
phone to look.
I don't know. Bluetooth? I don't know.
You would still need a camera close enough to her.
Yeah, I think he's planting phones or cameras around the house, according to what she's saying.
Found the images on Cotton's laptop. She says she brought it to Brentwood police.
We were turned
How did she
away
find him?
after the initial meeting, after about an hour. I'm just saying that there's nothing we can do. You can get an order of protection, and you can maybe take this up in civil court.
She says that happened 4 more times. Then she wrote a letter to now former Brentwood Police Chief Jeff Hughes.
Is there a ring on her finger?
Then she wrote a letter to now
I gotta
former
see that
Brentwood
left
Police
hand.
Chief Jeff Hughes. That's when they found over 300 photos on the laptop, enough to press charges. So she thought.
But unfortunately, on the district attorney's side,
Well, she kept pushing, and I guess she got her sentencing, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, moral of the story?
Okay.
Don't be a creepo.
Yeah.
All right, don't take pictures like this.
Yeah.
There's no need to. Right. All right, crazy world. Moving along. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget, on Wednesdays, 7 o'clock, down at Shelby's Trio on the rooftop, it is Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. It really is awesome up there. Check it out. Amazing drinks, amazing foods. Good times, good people. Good earnings, too. You get to win some cool prizes. Mm-hmm. All right, Montgomery County votes on I-24 expansion.
Yep.
Joe Quinners, moral. Wear underwear.
Okay.
I bet she was, too.
Probably. There are some people.
She looks like the granny panty wearer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Granny panty wearer. Right.
No idea.
Is I-24 going to expand? Do you know anything about this?
No. I don't know anything about that. I don't know half the stuff going on.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. And we're going to get into that because the sunshine laws kind of prevent that.
Yeah.
Right. It is a little nonsense. We're about to learn. But here's WKRN in our pretty city.
Montgomery County is one of the first areas to welcome drivers crossing into Tennessee.
That's right.
But both the
We're the
county
gateway
and
to the New
Clarksville
South.
City Mayor will tell you the need to widen those welcoming doors is great.
It's just a bottleneck right
Hey,
now.
Wes.
We do need additional
Joe.
lanes to handle the volume, the sheer volume of people going down 24.
Monday evening, county leaders will finalize their legislative agenda items,
Nice shot.
telling state lawmakers the priorities they want to see most.
On our list again this year are road projects, infrastructure projects, and at the top is to make sure that the Tennessee Department of Transportation follows through on the commitment to widen Interstate 24. It is in the Improve Act, which is the act that was passed under the Haslam administration in 2019.
The plan calls for adding a west and eastbound lane on Interstate 24 from the state line to exit 11.
So 3 lanes all the way to exit 11. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
On top of a smoother commute for the growing area, it's also about safety.
It seems like every week, if not almost every day, it feels like there's an accident that causes a delay, not just on that stretch, but anytime.
You know why, right?
I mean, there are people speeding, people going under the speed limit,
Yeah.
everything.
That's true. I was going to go with women drivers, but
No.
I'm glad I didn't say that. I'm glad.
Anywhere between exit
Great,
1
so
and
3
exit
lanes for
41,
Rex
which is near
on a
Nashville.
straight
For
road.
County Mayor Wes Golden,
Chris.
there's another safety factor.
We have 300 or 400 people transitioning out of Fort Campbell every month. And we want to make sure that Fort Campbell is also deployable as
Quinn,
possible.
I have not.
Golden says Montgomery County is growing by roughly 6,000 to 7,000 people each year.
I didn't know
Both
Wes.
mayors stress
I didn't know Wes is a lefty.
to
I didn't know either. I
7,000
haven't seen him
people
write-
each
right?
year.
Lefties, they write weird.
Well, because our alphabet isn't really left-handed, the way that, you're taught to write alphabet.
Yes, when lefties write, it looks like children coloring with crayons. It really does, doesn't it? Look.
Both mayors.
If you're a lefty, I
Golden
no
says
offense.
Montgomery County is
but-
growing by roughly 6,000
See?
to
It looks
7,000
like kids
people each
with
year.
crayons just
Both mayors stress
going to
the
town.
need for this project is now.
And I-24 right
Ah,
now
the medians.
is
Okay,
the only
Nicole.
2-lane interstate coming in and out of Nashville.
So it's a regional issue. It's not just a Clarksville, Montgomery County or Nashville, Montgomery County issue.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, because ultimately, when there's an accident and 24 gets shut down for hours, nobody gets anywhere.
Nowhere.
Even from Kentucky.
Right, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
If you've been in Middle Tennessee.
Hey, that'd be nice, though. It would be nice. 3 lanes. Make it 3 lanes all the way down. You know what I've noticed, though?
What?
I don't like taking I-24. And if I'm going to go down to Nashville, I think I'm taking Highway 12 all the way down through Cheatham County.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. We take 41A all the way down because it drops you off right by Vanderbilt.
Really?
Yeah.
41A.
Yeah.
So if you take 41A.
Literally take 41A straight down. You're going to pass Briley, keep going straight. And then there is a point where I think you make a right turn and then it just takes you straight to Vanderbilt. Like you come out right at the light in that intersection.
You know, Justin Nichols in the comments, he didn't want to look like he was drawing with crayons every time he was writing because he was born a lefty. But grew up in that generation where they slapped your hand and put the pencil in your right hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that.
That's right. Lefties suck unless you teach your kid how to pitch lefty for baseball. Right. We do need more lefty pitchers out there. Right. Joe Quinters, 41A unless there's a wreck on 24. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I like the back roads.
Yeah. Although
with more and more as I age. Yeah.
Well, when there is a wreck on the 24, everybody finds the 41.
That's right. That's right.
Darn, get off this road.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
I know people making a lot of assumptions out here.
Listen, this sunshine. So, Clarksville today, by the way, it's Scoop Clarksville.
Yeah.
Right. You know, nobody liked Scoop Clarksville here, so they changed the name to Clarksville Today.
Oh, okay.
Right. So just so you're tracking.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. And Jason Steen and Sebastian. I like Sebastian, but he worked for Scoop Clarksville. You know, this he had an Antifa like banner on his thing a couple of years ago.
Oh, did he?
He took it down. Yeah, but they're trying to stir the pot here about you guys with this sunshine law vote.
Yeah.
They snuck this amendment in at the last minute last night, and it passed.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into this accusation, because that's an accusation.
It's a false accusation.
City Council member Amber Marquis says that's a false accusation.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Oliver Anthony. What's up, Stacy?
Legalize medical cannabis. We had a request come in from one of our veterans, and he was part of a veterans group. He asked, as he did last year, for this to be included on there. Obviously, we have a very huge population here of former military members, so this was the request to help for.
Is Stacy the only natural blonde on the city council? And do you two get into it over who has the best, the most volume of hair?
No.
Do you guys fight over that?
That has never been discussed.
That should be discussed
Okay.
on the next meeting.
For legalizing medical cannabis. Also, it's on here to restore, return shared sales tax.
Yes,
This is
Nicole.
sales
Good
tax
point.
requesting the support
Clarksville Pike.
of the restoration of the historic revenue sharing relationship, which is pre-2002 of state shared sales tax in order for the cities to once again.
Hey, you got rid of the stupid plastic panels.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah. And I noticed, what's her name doesn't wear a mask anymore.
Oh, she does.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw her in the meeting this past last Thursday. She wasn't wearing one.
She took it off to speak, and she put it back on.
Oh, okay. Hey, she went into Kroger, okay, and tried to play the victim and called the guy working over there a racist because she screwed up the self-checkout.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's a wackadoo. That Wanda Smith calling the guy at Kroger racist.
I don't.
She's a wackadoo.
I don't see how that connects.
No, she wants to be a victim.
7% that is collected. This is something that, for our benefit, would be in excess of $3 million to be able to bring that.
All right, it's
back
coming
to
up. Here
us
it is.
instead of it being continued to be kept at the state.
Okay, we don't need this guy anymore. By the way, I'm sorry. This is wasted money because this guy gets paid. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, because
but residents
there we go.
demanded it.
No, who demanded it?
There's a handful of residents that keep
A
on.
handful?
Yeah.
Okay, then they pay for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then they put up a donation and pay for this guy. I don't need to pay for this guy, and I hear you. I want if you need him, this is great. But I got this down here, which is better because remember the one guy.
No.
Obama.
Oh, that guy.
Mandela, right?
Yeah.
Mandela's funeral.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The guy just gets up on stage.
Starts waving his arms around.
And starts making it all up.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, he's good. Right. All right.
I would ask that everyone supports our agenda and again say thank you to all the committee members for all the time that was spent discussing this and for bringing the items forward for us to discuss.
Thank you. Councilperson Redd, you recognize.
Yep, here it
Thank
goes.
you, Mayor.
I'd like to thank
Wallace.
the committee too.
I love
as well.
Wallace.
I attended one of their meetings, and I have an amendment that is one to add, and it's a major amendment. It's not like crossing a T or dotting an I. So I know if there is an objection to the consideration, I'll understand. And if no disrespect to the committee meeting members, I just had thought of it in between. Too late to bring it to the committee is what it is. So I'm just showing it to you now. If there's an
Under Tennessee sunshine laws, okay, the open meeting law,
Yeah.
he can't have this discussion with other city council members prior to this meeting.
No, and he was also mentioning that he didn't think of it before that meeting to bring it to the committee.
Right.
The committees, they met. It was a committee of 7 this time around. Last year it was 5. I'm not sure why there was a difference in number this year, but you could bring something to the committee for their consideration. But if you're not really on a committee, you don't really get that much say. Like you kind of get treated like an average citizen.
Now, committees are city council members.
City council members and department heads.
And can you discuss stuff like, bills and laws?
At the committee level, to a certain extent, because, well, usually what happens is the committee, so let's say Parks and Rec or Public Safety, they're working on something. Those department heads are working on something. They'll bring it forth to present it to the council members,
right?
To kind of look it over, and then they can vote yes or no. It doesn't really matter though what the vote is, because it still comes to the floor to everybody at the council meeting.
Right.
Ultimately, it's just kind of seen as if you bring your stuff to a committee, then you can get a little bit more support for your stuff.
What is Wallace about to say here?
He wants the local governments to adhere to the same sunshine rules that the state has.
Which means that they can talk to each other.
Yeah, they can talk. They don't subject themselves to the same rules.
Like if you go to dinner with Stacy Streetman, okay, and you guys are arguing about who has better hair or whatever, okay? You guys can't talk about bills or laws.
That's correct.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we can't talk about it.
That's ridiculous.
We also cannot talk about prior bills or laws.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Something that's already passed.
Yeah, we can't talk about that either.
Because it may come up again somewhere down the road. That's nonsense.
Potentially.
Right. Where elected officials can't really.
Yeah, and so they that's what the state has done to local governments. So they pretty much put us in a black box.
But the state can.
They can.
The state.
They can.
The state House of Representatives, the state senators, they can go have all the drinks and dinners they want with each other and their cigars and come up with plans, while the local level cannot.
Correct.
Okay, get off my back, government.
And so what happens at the local level is that they maintain cities pretty much in the dark.
Yeah.
So each one of us are pretty much sitting in a black box where we don't know what's going on with anybody. The mayor is a voting member, so he's not allowed to talk to any of us about any projects or going on.
See, this is ridiculous. Now, I get what it's trying to do. It's trying to do these under-the-table deals.
It's trying
but
to.
It's stifling conversation. And if this,
that's what Karen was referring to, that we can't cooperate with each other on certain bills, because there are things that we each do support, where maybe I find something else out that they didn't think about, and so that's a way to make something better. But we don't have the time, because we only have like 4 days between a vote.
It's illegal to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
See, that's ridiculous.
And
in the future, I'll just put it on as a regular.
So what does Wallace want to change when it comes to Tennessee's sunshine laws here?
The way he presented it was pretty much to request the state to allow local government to follow the same sunshine laws as them.
As the state?
As the state, yes.
Right.
Brian Zacharias did mention or ask him why he didn't kind of put it the other way, that to tell the state to
leave us alone?
To make the state make them follow their own rules.
Right.
Wallace didn't care one way or the other. He just wants the same standard for both.
Yeah.
It didn't matter to him.
if you like. So that's all I got to say. And if you don't have it,
all right. So then why is Steen? He's wrong then. They snuck this amendment in
last night. Yeah.
So
no,
did it pass?
It did pass.
So you guys can now go have a coffee and talk about it.
No. It passed to go. It was an amendment to put it on the legislative agenda.
Oh, okay.
To send to the state.
So
and
so
now
it
the
goes to the
state will make their decision.
Right, and the state. Oh, that's nonsense. No.
Yeah, the state will make.
No.
Yeah.
Revolution. No. Listen. The state didn't create the local government. The local government created the state government.
Under Tennessee, the way that they have it written, I don't know about certain states probably because they're old, but the way that it's written in Tennessee is the state creates local governments and their charters.
Here's the thing. See, when I run for city council, okay?
Yeah.
And I get race baiter friggin' when she terms out here or whatever, okay? The victim, okay? Face mask Wanda over there, all right? And I take her seat. I want to be able to have conversations with colleagues to figure stuff out. And you can't all do that just at a meeting that what is this? I have to read this now?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's also the thing where they argue, some of them argue that that's the purpose of the executive session is to ask questions and stuff like that. But the issue is if I'm being presented something that night with details, I need to go back, look at those details, and come back with questions. And there's not really enough time in those 4 days to do that and then come back with questions for the regular session, because then at the regular session, we're limited to 2 talking sessions, 10 minutes long. But even if I don't use my 10 minutes, if I've spoken twice, that's it. I'm done.
Obama didn't tell her it was safe to take it off yet. She sucks. She sucks. I like that manager at Kroger. And he's not a racist.
Oh, okay.
She sucks. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
And then as you can tell, there are certain things that certain people don't vote on.
Clarksville City Council asked to be exempt from state sunshine laws. Well, if the state's exempt,
they exempt it themselves.
Right.
It's a way that the state controls local governments.
So Steen's got this wrong.
Oh yeah, it wasn't snuck in. It was given.
And Sebastian's just listen. He's just a follower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And I like Sebastian, nice guy, but he doesn't know anything.
I don't know.
Right.
But it just kind of keeps us all in the dark, where none of us really know what's going on around the city until something pops up.
So this is now going to the state.
Yeah, it's going to the state.
Gotcha. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
And because everyone on social media, responding to this,
yeah, but
they sound like dummies.
Well, the thing is, some of the comments I've seen also on social media is people telling others, well, you need to call your state representative, tell them no. It's like, but if you like sunshine law so much, then why are you not upset that they don't have sunshine laws?
Right. That's right. So that state rep, once you send the email, he's going to call his state rep buddy, hey, you want to go get drinks and talk about this?
Yeah,
much, right.
That we're going to
While city council can't do that.
Yeah.
Right. And same thing with county commissioners, I'm assuming.
Yes, yep, county commissioners as well.
Saying enough is enough. Thank you, Amber, for explaining that. I don't like being dumb, and you fill me in, so thank you. Oof. Hey, Office Now, by the way. They got this Wednesday, September 13th. Oh my God, that's small.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, veteran-owned small businesses. Come on out to 1861 Rudolph Boulevard from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., okay? There's lunch and all this food and goodies and breakfast stuff. So, yes, veteran business members, if you want to own a business, if you want to grow a business, if you want to be a part of a veteran business, come on out and, hang out. I'll be there, too. We'll have fun. All right. Don't jurors have same rules?
I don't know what jurors...
Jurors.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what their rules are.
Yeah, me neither. That's a good question, though. All right, last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Fill me in on this, okay? Because this was another one. This was another one that was like, because the headline, Clarksville Gas and Water proposes passing card fee to customers. Okay? The city had to absorb $700,000 in credit and debit card fees last year. So what's happening here?
It's just like everything else in the economy, things are rising in costs. So,
That's right. Well,
part of the cost is the credit card fees.
Frank Lombardo, old money in Clarksville, controls this council.
Well, I mean,
we're trying to fix that.
Yeah, well, and just to add to that real quick, something I found out was that state legislators also, when it comes to campaign funds, they can use any leftover campaign fund to turn around and run for mayors and city council, but the state will not allow a mayor or a city council to run against them. So they are like with their funds. So you cannot.
They can't run for a state position
with that
state
funds,
seat
with those funds.
with
So
local funds. Why?
Yeah. So if they have funds left over from a city council or a mayor race, they cannot use those leftover funds to run against them. But they can use their leftover funds to run against the mayor and local council.
Wow.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See again. She's got a good brain, this one.
So with this again, so what's happening is that every year the credit card companies are increasing their fees, and up to now, the gas and water has been kind of paying it without, making residents pay it. And so it's
if you pay with a debit or credit card, there's a fee.
No, not right now with them.
Not
they pay
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now there is no fee with gas and water. And they've been paying it out of pocket, but because that cost has been rising so much, they realized that they can't keep doing that. So they were going to pass that and make the customers pay it. What happens is that the vendor for the credit card machine, it was
the customer should pay it.
Well, the customer does pay it for everything. If you go to supermarket, if you go to restaurants, customers do pay it.
Why should taxpayers pay for this?
And that's kind of where people don't really understand. So because let's say you've gone to like convenience stores or whatever, they usually have like a minimum. If you're using a credit card, debit card, they have a minimum $10 or whatever. It's because of these fees, and it's not a
that's right.
It's not a thing that's exclusive to gas and water. If a company has a credit card machine, they are paying a fee some way or another. And so what happened was that the vendor for this credit card machine told us, well, this is the amount that needs to be charged. It's either the 2.9% or a minimum of like $195 or something like that. And so looking into it, which was discovered, and if we weren't stifled by sunshine, we would have realized this a lot sooner, actually. The vendor was overcharging us or telling us to overcharge customers. So that if somebody's bill is like $30, their Tennessee law says you cannot charge more than 5%, but the vendor does not know Tennessee law, and so they were at the minimum of $195. The person would have been charged like 6 or 7%, and they said that that $195 minimum is based off your average bills that we've always done for you guys, which meant that half of the people in the city would have been overcharged.
What did Carrie say? Lovato?
As for the formula, she asked Mark Riggins for the formula to calculate the fee, but the issue was that Mark didn't come up with that formula. It was those numbers were given from the credit card vendor. They were the ones telling us this, and it turns out that legally they couldn't do that. So at the last meeting, we voted to not charge customers, and it looks like they're going back to the drawing board, and who knows what's going to happen with the vendor.
Like Nicole
right
D
now.
says, with CDE, they do this already.
They use a different vendor, and they use a different.
So
I see. Like they do charge people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't we just do what we do with CDE?
It looks like that's what we're going. Whatever vendor their CDE is using,
Yeah.
I think we may be swapping over. They're looking into that.
Good. Yeah. No,
because this current
I
vendor
agree.
is not working out.
No, it definitely is not.
Yeah.
So use the CDE one.
Yeah.
I like that. So when do we find out about this?
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Mark because he's looking into that. But it was a last minute thing that they got found out like early that morning.
It would be nice if you could text your city council member colleagues about this
and see if they found something out.
Yeah,
right?
You know what I mean? That would be nice. But right now you can't. But the state can.
They can.
The state can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for clearing that up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's not. Because people on social media,
they were mad that I could think that they thought that gas and water was making them pay this and I don't know, just an extra fee that they're going to pocket, but it's not a gas and water fee; it's a credit card vendor fee. That,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Water went to Payside, so it started charging.
Okay.
Yeah, use the CDE model.
Yeah.
Same. I love it. I love it. Too easy. When there's a problem, we can find a solution. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole bit, all right? All right, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Got some snackies downstairs, right?
I think so, yeah.
Hey, again, tomorrow, don't forget, here at the Office Now Complex, okay? Start or grow, veteran-owned small business.
Yeah.
Sorry I wrinkled it all. Crazy. Crazy world, even at the local level.
Yeah.
And, man, see, people love to get emotional and stirred up.
Mm-hmm.
I think people don't want to know the real information.
It seems that way. Sometimes it kind of just turns into a battle online where you try to inform something and then everybody just comes at you. It's like, I thought you wanted to know.
That's right. That's right.
And it's just, they're so angry.
But that's why I'm very appreciative when you come in here, okay? And we're able to actually have these discussions, okay? I wish you were able to have these discussions with your colleagues.
Yeah.
Okay, at the city council and also the county commissioners.
Yeah.
At
I
the
think
districts.
I think that's also part of the procedure, though, is actually having
Oh,
the
yeah.
opportunity to discuss a colleague, because maybe their viewpoint isn't logical. Maybe it's emotional, and maybe if everybody I would actually explain it, they would see that maybe, they could take a more logical stance and change the vote or something.
Well, take like
I
what
don't know.
Quinters wrote here in the comment. You know, just another way to tax my crumbling dollar. It's a fee, right? Because they have to pay a. But if you do direct deposit or whatever,
Yeah, if you do
there is
they
no
don't pay.
fee.
Yeah, there's no fee.
Right, if you
now.
use your bank account routing number,
Yeah.
there is no fee.
There's no fee for that, or if you pay in person with cash. there's
Right,
no
there is
fee.
no fee.
Yeah.
It's just a processing fee.
Yeah.
Right.
That goes to the vendor, the card. The
Power
credit card
corrupts,
vendor.
absolutely. You ain't
Yep.
kidding about that, Frank Lombardo, at
Yeah.
the state level, right? Man.
Yeah.
So, hey, I love Tennessee, but we got some things to fix, so let's get out of here, Rainbow.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Evan Marquis.
And this was the local news you needed to know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have a good day.